Gridiron rivals clash as the playoff picture is finally drawn. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. We start in the West End, where two teams controlled their own destiny when it came to extending the seasons. The Deep Run Wildcats, who made it into postseason play last year, look to do it again. Meanwhile, Mills Godwin had the same opportunity. It was a win in your in scenario in a rivalry game that always draws a crowd. Especially when it's senior night, Godwin Eagles celebrating senior night. Last game at home for these guys, and yeah, hearkening back to the Greco-Roman days, fans wearing the togas, Godwin early and often getting it going on offense. First quarter, I see you go deep, he says. Spencer Wright, right on the money as he dials long distance, connects with Adam Ballard. It would lead to this field goal, up and good. Deep run defense stiffens, holds them to 3, but 3-0 Godwin. Still in the first quarter, Godwin's defense has been the story in this one. And remember last week they beat rival Douglas Freeman. The interception right there by Adam Ballard. And then second quarter, we go back to the ground game. They beat Douglas Freeman a week earlier by shutting them out 16-0. Bryce Saperwich and a bag of chips with a nice run there would lead to this. Roll out, firing, finding his receiver, caught for the touchdown, and it's number 15, Alan Massey. And Alan Massey, kind of a jack of all trades, because watch him on defense. Here comes Massey. Caught a touchdown and then dropped the running back for a loss of 2 yards on that play. Godwin's defense was just as stiff and impenetrable as they were a week ago. They get the sack that time as Aiden Wheeler going nowhere, and the land shark Brian Carroll connects and gets him. Then back to the defense again. This time it's intercepted. Number 13, Adam Ballard, once again showing up on defense, and there were plenty of picks. Bryce Saperwich with one right here, and then Sam McRoberts is going to seal the deal as he's going to get an interception as well. Godwin makes it to the postseason, and they beat their arch rivals 17-0 the final.
Our defense was locked down all night, and we played a great game on offense. We got the ball moving, so our defense was well rested. And time was right, and the ball placement was correct, so I was able to capitalize on the situation.
And they were able to get the Grill Bowl trophy to go with it, and donuts. That's right, defense gets donuts every time they pitch a shutout. Again, 17-0, you're fine. Meanwhile, in the East End, the classic Highland Springs Varina matchup had special meaning as well. Now, the Springers had already clinched the number 2 spot in postseason play, but the Blue Devils, with a win, would get to play a home game for their first-round opponent. And let's be real, put a feather in their cap of what's been a terrific year. Yeah, imagine if Varina could defeat Highland Springs. That would bring confidence to an already confident team going into the postseason. Easier said than done. Wake Forest Greg Dortch, All-ACC Player of the Week, I should say, and Rookie of the Week for his performance against Louisville, out with an injury, came to visit his former team, the Highland Springs Springers opening drive. Well, Springers getting it done with the run game. Power running right there, and then Devontae Waller says, come on over here. And then take the sweep around the corner for the touchdown. Okay, just like they drew it up. Touchdown, Springers, Raekwon Smith. He finds Pater 7-0 early for the Springers. Varina would get things going, though. Their next drive would look very promising. A nice run right there by R.J. Coles and company. And then they're going to hand the ball off again, but they dropped the rock. And it was inside the Springers' red zone. Turnovers would be the bugaboo of Varina. We don't use that word enough, bugaboo. In this game, turnovers would be a big-time problem. Defense stiffens for Varina next possession. They get the stop, but then after a muffed punt, Varina get another stop, get the ball back. Going deep, and how did he catch it? Got no idea. Austin Howie, I don't know how. Same drive, second quarter. Still down 7-0. Not anymore. Dialing to the corner, it's Brian Logan connecting with Saman. Pitch back, we're all tied at 7-11, 52 to go in the second. Varina on the move again after they get a stop on D. And connecting once again, this time it's LeVar Mallory. That would lead to this. They're about to score, but oh no, he fumbles again. That would be the third turnover of the game. Still just in the first half, and Billy Kemp, not only does he recover it, but he gets a big return for the Springers. And Highland Springs would capitalize. The pump fake, and then down the middle. Devontae Waller on his game in this one. He connects with Jonathan Carey, and then out to the corner. Nobody's going to catch this guy. Billy Kemp for the touchdown. Springers take full advantage of the Varina miscues. 14-7 would be the score. Blue Devils trying to get back in it. That Springer defense was electric. Coach Johnson said, when we get turnovers like this, we're going to be really hard to beat. I agree with him. That was Kieran Henderson with the strip, sack, fumble, and recovery. And then back to the passing game, and I'm getting out of the way because I almost got my ankle rolled there. But it's a touchdown, Springers, on Twain Wells Jr. 21-7 at the half, second half. Varina looking for some answers. Another Oski. Turnover, Springers. Malcolm Green on the receiving end, and would lead to this. Coming right in your living room, the touchdown pass. Waller connecting and finding Jonathan Carey, the senior wide receiver, with a big night in this one. And the Springers take a commanding lead up 28-7 at this point. Defense would rue the day and finish things off. Kieran Henderson and company getting the stop along with number 55, DeMonte Felder. And the Springers win it 28-7 the final. To field hockey we go. It's a regional final. Yeah, it's already 2-0. Deep run taking on Prince George. Wildcats with the lead over the Royals. Royals trying to get on the board. Great stop by the keeper, and they get it out of harm's way as Becca Cramen gets the save. But number 24, she has been a great story. Great save right there by Prince George. Wildcats still trying to get that third goal, really put it out of reach. Prince George gets a stop, but deep run would counter quickly. I told you, Bilunas beats the keeper. She shoots, she scores. That would be her third goal of the match. That's right, a hat trick. Now, last year, Prince George won the regional final over Deep Run, so this would be for some revenge. Wildcats never been region champions before, ever. They've gone to states, but never won the title. Gonna change on this night. Number 23, Allie Kelly with the goal. 4-0 at that point. And guess what, folks? Wildcats take care of business as the number 1 seed, and they look like it. They take out the 2 seed, Prince George. Now both teams advance to states. Wildcats advance to a thriller of the game against Hickory. And yeah, they also get the regional championship hardware. And the Lady Wildcats, plenty of reason to celebrate as they hoist the trophy and move on into states as regional champs. Again, 4-0 is your final. So the Wildcats win the regional title and were awarded a home game besides their beautiful trophy in states for a contest with Hickory that features an amazing finish. Complete highlights will be on the next edition of Sportswire. Well, while field hockey heads to state, so does the volleyball playoffs. Freeman looks to get back there for the first time since 2011 if they could beat Lee Davis. Plus, so many touchdowns it will make your head spin. A barn burner at Glen Allen on the ground as the Jaguars and Tigers tussle in a battle of 2 running backs nobody could stop. That's next.
Don't always have time to watch Sportswire on your TV? No problem. Episodes are available anytime on the web at watchsportswire.com, and it works just as well on your phone. Watch Sportswire anytime, anywhere at watchsportswire.com.
Welcome back to Sportswire Regional Playoff Volleyball. Anyone? Deep Run, the 3 seed, taking on Lee Davis, the 2 seeds. We're tied at 20 in the first set. Not any longer. Max Thompson with the ace. Freeman has the lead later on still in the first set. First 1 to 3 wins, remember. These games being played at Atlee. Lee Davis going to get it over. Up 23-22 though. Hit them where they are not. Chris Gilliam with a point. Come on, let's go, he says. And then finishing things off. What a block by number 11, Peter Hughes. Freeman wins the first set, 25-22. Lee Davis, tough customer again. being the 2 seed in these playoffs. And Freeman was taken to a 5-set final against a 6 seed LC Bird. But this guy, number 7, Joe O'Connor, was a huge difference, especially in the second set and moving forward. Want more O'Connor? You got him. He's got every arsenal. The hard kill shot, the little touch shot, that works for the kill. And then again, Lee Davis on the serve. We got more O'Connor. Boom shakalaka. He gets the kill to go. O'Connor on fire. So is Freeman. Still second set. Lee Davis, no! O'Connor, yes. Yeah, he's got the skills for the block, too. I just put together a resume tape for you, buddy. 25-17 after 2 sets to none. Freeman looking to advance to regionals for the first time since 2011. That point goes to Lee Davis. Freeman asked Coach Calvert, what was it about that 11 team that was so special? He said, well, they just played hard and they played together and they played as a team and they played with energy. Freeman did all those things on this night. That's good, and yeah, they got their smile on. Chris Gilliam was huge. 11 kills, 12 digs in this one. Joe O'Connor, fantastic as well. He had 12 kills to go along with a couple of blocks. There's one of the 12 kills right there. Let's go. Freeman looking for the 3-set sweep, and they're gonna get it done with a block. Freeman Rebels advance to states and win in straight sets.
I don't really know. Every time the coach looks at me, Calvert always says OT baby for overtop. So I just OT baby. It feels pretty good. I've been in this program for 5 years, and this is the only year that we've made it all the way. So this is it.
And with that, let's go up tempo. We start on the gridiron where Henrico capped off an excellent regular season, finishing 8-2 after a 62-0 drubbing of Armstrong. That gives the Warriors the number 3 seed in the Class 5B playoffs. Quarterback Lawrence Chambers led the way with 2 touchdowns, rushing to go along with 1 more through the air. And with the playoffs now here, Henrico County has 5 teams in the 8-team field. That includes Hermitage, Highland Springs, Henrico, Varina, and Godwin. We'll show you the bracket coming up. To cross country now, where the upcoming state meet brings plenty of challengers. Deep Run will be looking for back-to-back titles with Matthias Cannon, Zachary Levitt, and Colby Bertram leading the way. Ryan McCracken for Freeman and Ali Ibrahim of Glen Allen also have a good shot grabbing the individual title. Well, believe it or not, basketball season is almost in full swing, and former Deep Run Wildcat Jorge Pacheco was back in RVA for a showdown with VCU in an exhibition game. Pacheco tallied 8 points with 3 assists and an 85-69 win for the Liberty Flames. The game had extra meaning for the sophomore as ticket sales went towards hurricane relief efforts in Puerto Rico. Jorge was born and raised on the island. And while the college football playoff standings have not produced too much carnage yet, I think it's just getting started, former Highland Springs Springer Felton Davis did his part in a 27-24 win over then number 7 Penn State. The Michigan State Spartan led the way with 12 catches for 181 yards and a touchdown in victory. Okay, hold on to your hats, folks. This is gonna be a crazy one. Glen Allen at home taking on J.R. Tucker. You ready for record-setting performances? Devin Flowers. You may have heard the name early first quarter. Flowers gets it inside the 1, and then they're going to finish the job off with Flowers. So crazy, we need the touchdown counter. That's touchdown number 1. Okay, so Devin Flowers puts Glen Allen on the board, 7-0. Not a crazy game. Second quarter, 7-0 score. That makes sense. Enter Keontae Thompson. Yeah, touchdown number 2 of the game. It'd be a 7-6 score with 11:54 to go in the second quarter. Now, both defenses had a really, really hard time, that's an understatement, stopping the opposing offense. But there were moments like this, turnovers that would turn the tide. On the kickoff, Tucker, Johnny on the spot. Time for the touchdown counter. Time for Keontae Thompson. That's number 3. He finds Paynard again, his second of the night. It's 14-7. Okay, stay with me now. Still in the second quarter. Back to the touchdown counter. Here's Flowers. Yeah, that's 4. And Flowers finds the end zone for the second time himself. And then after a stop on defense, one of the rare few, touchdown counter. Flowers all the way. You kidding me? Yeah, that's 5 touchdowns of Flowers. He finds the end zone once again, 21-14. Glen Allen will zoom in for this one. Still in the first half. That's 6. Javon Henley with the answer. Where there was a Flowers, there was a Thompson. Where there was a Thompson, there was a Flowers. Why is Glen Allen passing? Well, they did. That's intercepted. It's Henley again, who got the touchdown earlier. All the way down the sidelines he goes. Into Glen Allen territory, would set it up for this. Touchdown counters at 6. Who you want to get the ball to? Keontae Thompson sounds good. He finds pay dirt, strikes again. We're up to 7 touchdowns in this game. Keontae Thompson had something to do with just about all of them. It's now 28-21, third quarter. Glen Allen striking back, right? Well, check this run out. Oh my goodness gracious, don't try to tackle me, number 4, Teray McCann. So good you gotta see this again. When Andy Jinks calls and it's only a 2-hour delay instead of a snow day. That's what that would be for as a good gift. Here it is again, and here's what the funny part is. He was still in bounds after he hit him. And he went out of bounds. Woo! Hit of the week goes to Mr. Devin Flowers, who will, number 8, find the end zone again. If you're keeping score at home, I'm trying to keep score myself right now. Glen Allen tying things up later. The rain is really coming down on the kickoff. Here comes J.R. Tucker, who going into this one had an outside shot at a playoff chance. Touchdown counter is up. You know why? Because he's going to take it all the way back. Patrick Taylor, all the way to the end zone. 35-28 the score. Tigers back in front. We're at 9 touchdowns for the game so far. Flowers, oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Are you kidding me? Do you know he had 380 yards and, touchdown number 10. He had 6 touchdowns himself. Big day, fella. 36-35, Glen Allen up by 1. Still back to the touchdown counter. How about Keontae Thompson? How was his night? It was, ho-hum. Number 11, 467 yards on the evening, 7 touchdowns. That is a Richmond All-Metro record. 467 yards in one game. How about Devin Flowers? There's touchdown number 12 of the evening. He finds pay dirt. He would rush for over 2,000 yards in a season. Do the math. 42-41 at this point, 146 to go in third. Do the math. 2,000 yards in a season? That's with 10 games? That's over 200 yards on average a game. Keontae Thompson says, Will, I got 467 in one game. Yes, you did, big man. 49-42. Got to go back to the counter. 13. Now we're in the fourth. This is just silly. Of his last 4 touchdown runs, this is one of them, Keontae Thompson went 60 yards, 54 yards again, and 53. Now Glen Allen on the comeback trail. There's touchdown number 15 of the game if you're scoring at home. Donovan Reddick, 56-49. But it was too much. Keontae Thompson going for touchdown number 7. You got it, big man. What a performance by this Tucker Tiger. And, I would be sagging down too, blowing the shoulder a little bit, 63-49. Plenty of time left with the way this is going, right? Right, because Donovan Riddick gets his second touchdown. That's touchdown number 17, and that's all she wrote. My goodness gracious, records abound. Over 1,000 yards rushing in this one combined. 63-56 the winner there. Henrico wins over Armstrong 62-0. So, let's unveil the Class 5B football playoff bracket. Hermitage and Meadowbrook, 1 versus 8 seed. On the other side, Highland Springs, Godwin getting in, 2 versus 7. That's one county-county matchup. Henrico, best season in years, 3 versus a 6. That's a rematch. They beat Lee Davis by a score earlier in the year. And LC Bird, Veronica goes on the road to take on Bird. That should be a good one as well. Those are your first round football playoffs. We head back to the volleyball court when we come back. Freeman punched their ticket to states. On the guys' side, could Deep Run join them? Plus, the Lady Jags and Wildcats have matches that go down to the final set. Highlights are straight ahead.
can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to Sportswire. Freeman already into the state tournament in guys volleyball. Who would join them? Would it be number 1 seed Deep Run or the 4th seed Atlee Raiders? First set we go. That is a kill by Mr. Number 1. Having some fun. You can't go wrong when you got Michael Wright. He was a factor. Here he is again. Boom shakalaka. Knocks it down for the kill. Wildcats win the first set 25-20. Out of the second we go. Now, this is a home match for Atlee since all the playoff games are at Atlee. And they represented number 22 with the kill right there. That was Christian Ralston. And then they come back with another kill right there. 28-26. Yeah, they win extra. You got to win by 2, though. So we're tied at 1 set apiece. Deep Run comes firing and finding it right back in the third set. Number 11, Hayden Bokamp. And then you don't even have to have a great pass for Wright to do his dirty work. He gets the kill right there on a dig. And Deep Run takes the third set 25-17. Let's go to the fourth. This is a seesaw affair in the dictionary. If they had a 2-word verbiage in the dictionary, that's what it would be. Atlee with the kill right there. And the fourth set, Deep Run became unraveled in this one. There's a couple of points they had issues with the officiating on, and it was Atlee's flying into action. Number 9 with the kill, 25-11. Yeah, that's a real score. Michael Norris and Mason Ellerberger got the kill on that one, but the fifth and final set, right at ya! Game, set, match point! Is it really? Yeah, we got it! Deep Run advances. They'll play Freeman in the final. Well, let's go to ladies volleyball, shall we? It's Deep Run and Atlee all over again. And as good as the guys' matches were, the girls were terrific as well. The kill right there, and then Wildcats. That's an ace! They get that one to go down, and the lady Wildcats win the first set 25-20. We switch sides now. Deep Run returning the serve. And number 3, Skyla Blancett gets the point. Wildcats on the serve again. This time, Haley Sell. Nice pass, but cannot finish. Up 11-10 at that point, make it 12. And the Wildcats up 24-20. And they got it to go. A 2-0 lead. Number 68, Ellie Carr. And Deep Run in the driver's seat after Carr got that kill, 25-20. And then the wheels came off the wagon a little bit. I've seen this in volleyball more times than I can count. Team down 2-0. When they win the third set, all of a sudden they got all the momentum and things just go their way. And Atlee is too good to get swept. They get the kill right there, and they win that third set. Well, Deep Run got the kill right there to tie things up at 23, but that was a big one right there, making it 24-23. Atlee got to win by 2, and then on the serve, she gets the ace, and Atlee takes the set 25-23, and now it's 2-1. Wildcats wanting to put this away. They get a great point right there. Deep Run looking good. Number 1, Emma Top has been tops for Deep Run all year, but 24-18. Atlee at this point, they get the kill right there. Take it 25-18, tying it up, and then to the fifth and final stanza. Game, set, match. Atlee comes all the way back. Great season for Deep Run, but Atlee wins and moves on 3-2. More from Atlee High School. The number 1 versus number 4. Glen Allen in the foreground, taking on Mighty Matoaka, who was mighty in this one, but number 16 for Glen Allen gets things going. Brenna Fano with the kill. Matoaka down 24-22 in the opening set. Jaguars get it going. It's number 5, Kelly Drash, trying to dash all the hopes of Matoaka. 25-22. Glen Allen wins the first set. But number 3 for Matoaka, Johnson, was the cure for what was ailing the Warriors in this one. She gets the ace on the serve, and then right there, put them where they ain't. Matoaka comes right back, takes second set 25-13. Just like Deep Run and Atlee, except in a different fashion. It looked like this one was going to go the distance. They call that one in for Glen Allen in the third set. Good for the point. And then number 11, Belayuka, the junior, on the serve. Glen Allen going to set it up. Great pass right here. And then almost a great finish. Terrific rally no matter what. 24-21 going for set point. Got it with the kill off the deflection, number 9. Shancy Mackey, 25-21. All they need to do is win one more as Glen Allen. The Jags. But Matoaka just proven too feisty in this one. Johnson with the pass. Number 9 knocks it down. Mason. That was well done, well constructed, and a good point. More from the fourth set, 24-23, 1 point away from sending it to 5, and they do. Point Matoaka. So we go to the fifth and final set, 25-23. Glen Allen on the serve. Matoaka up 6-2, make it 7, and the 4 seed can smell upset. They get the point right there, and then later, 14-8. Matoaka could end Glen Allen's season, and they do. A great season for Glen Allen, but they go down in regionals 3-2.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.